Hello and welcome to Waterford Library's Storytime for Cruinniú and Oak. Today we are going to be reading about a very smelly dog called Louie. So this book is called Smelly Louie and it's by Catherine Rayner and it's published by Macmillan Press. So thank you Catherine and thank you Macmillan Press for letting us read this lovely story today. So are you all sitting comfortably? Have you got your favourite snuggly teddy? Okay, let's start. So, for any of you that might have a dog at home, is your dog smelly? Does he like taking baths? Well, Smelly Louie really doesn't like taking baths. Louie had just had a bath. He smelled of roses and apple blossom. Lovely. And he was not happy about it. But I think that smell would be lovely. But Louie is not happy. Something was missing. His own special smell had gone and he wanted it back. So I don't think Louie likes the smell of apples and roses, does he? Louie trotted out into the garden where he found a fox. The fox smelt a lot. "Where did you find your smell?" asked Louie. "Well, it's been building up for years," explained the fox. "But there is something over in the brambles that might be worth a sniff." Louie followed his nose and found, so there's the fox. Let's go see what Louie found. An old boot. I wouldn't fancy smelling that, would you? The boot smelt good, like mouldy cheese. But something was still missing. So there he is on the boot. Now I wouldn't really like the smell of an old boot or mouldy cheese, would you? Some nearby snails suggested he search in the alleyway. Louie followed his nose and found stinky bins. Oh, Louie, I would not like to be smelling stinky bins. Would you? No way. They were overflowing with fishy leftovers and cabbage leaves mixed with rotten eggs. Delicious. But it was still not his own special smell. Some friendly flies were lingering and they knew of something wonderfully whiffy just down the road. So I wonder what he's going to find just down the road. Oh, sticky sludge. Oh, lovely. Sticky sludge. Louie wriggled and he rolled. His smell was getting better, but it still needed something else. So I wonder, look at Louie having such a good time rolling in all that sticky sludge. Then he remembered. The Pongy Pond. Oh, Louie wallowed and he splashed. His special smell was back and it was amazing. Well, I wonder now if we smelt Louie, what would we think of him? Would we go, delicious? Or would we go, Louie, that's a stinky, stinky smell? I think I would say that's a stinky, stinky smell. Anyway. Well, Louie had had a very good day. Everything had worked out beautifully. He trotted happily back home with his special smell wafting all around him. Look how happy Louie is. Really, really pleased with himself, isn't he? The fox was very impressed. So I think now Louie's even stinkier than the fox. He looks pretty stinky, doesn't he? Louie sauntered up into the house and up the stairs. And that was when he heard the noise. I wonder what noise he might be hearing. And smelt a particularly smelly smell. Not his carefully collected, skillfully selected special smell. It smelt a bit like... Surely it couldn't be. Louie, come here. Can you guess what Louie might be smelling? And what the noise might be? What do you think he's being called for? Roses and apple blossom. Oh no, said Louie. Poor Louie. After all his hard work, he is now back in the bath, smelling of roses and apple blossom again. My goodness. So Louie really, really hates his bath, doesn't he? Do you like taking a bath? Me too. But Louie really likes to stink, so I think he would just prefer to never take a bath again, wouldn't he? Do you know any stinky dogs that hate taking baths? I hope you enjoyed today's story time, and I hope you have a lovely day. Take care.